Okay, this for my Sagittarius. Okay, Sag, I forgot to do you yesterday or whenever I did the storylines, okay? And I have to get my Sag up in there. Okay, this is caution storyline. Caution storyline of the unexpected for my Sagittarius, my Sage, okay? We got deck 7 for the Sage. Let's flow for my Sagittarius and deck 9 of healing of the soul. Okay. If you hear echo any kind of way, I'm in the bathroom, Sagittarius, because my grandchildren sleep, so I needed to get in a nice little spot here. Okay, so let's just flow for my Sagittarius. It says that's what happened on Sag journey. Whatever, I don't know what it is, right? Because some kind of way, something went to the extreme with the Sag and somebody where you said, no way, I'm not doing it no more. Because God says, who are you really? Because you don't worry about what other people think, Sagittarius. Okay, with some intense madness, right? And you wanted somebody to bring in the emotional love you wanted, right? But God said, who's proud of you? You should be proud of yourself because you're wonderful. But God said you need to learn all the lessons needed, Sage, because some kind of way you ain't learned some certain lessons. You need to be and express your spirituality because you are guilty as charged. It's going to be on letterhead. You are someone you connected to. Because it says you love him or you love her, but it won't be no romance. You're 42 and over or 24 and over, and you're going to sit down at the table and discuss this thing wherever you live. Because God says right here, no more innocence. Sage, it's time for you to take charge. God know that you know better, whatever this is. Okay, it says you had to be competitive and able for you to gain in your life, Sagittarius. Let's just flow. Because you're dealing with a shark right here. Who the shark is, you're going to be bruised, or you are bruised inside, right? But you're going to be calm and conquer this thing, right? Because you have to become groomed to what God created you to be at birth, not be molded by people, Sagittarius. They light green, you might can't see them good. Okay, let your sounds be heard loud and clear because somebody looked at Sag as a liability. Follow me? Okay, so we have right here, I start being responsible for the self, Sag, for no more light. And allow life to follow you to the best places, not the worst places, and be essential by coping. Because we got right here, the shortcut card is usually go with touching on a female or taking shortcuts and driving or walking. But I can take it other ways too. I can take it where you're fussing a little bit. And then a person, they fuss enough, they want to know if they want to take it full force and fight you. Right? So it could be something like that. Or somebody just touching on you to see if he can go all the way. Right? God said, I'm going fast like a sailor, but have a wise mind. Because something was fishy. Something didn't smell right. Right here. And you knew that thing. Unfortunately, something didn't smell right. Okay, so we have right here that either you dealing with somebody on the down low, or you are the person on the down low, or somebody was downright and dirty. Get what I'm saying? Did something downright and dirty. We can take it another way. Down low and dirty. But will you be willing to trust this person now if he on the down low, or if he did something to you down low and dirty? Get what I'm saying? How much will it take for you to change, Sage? You, God saying, to have a stable mind and stop thinking you deserve abuse from anybody, because help is on the way, God said, because it was a relapse with you or this person that became a war zone. A relapse and something repeating, right? It could have been being on drugs or whatever, a repeat or something, right? God said you're gorgeous, but you want to be on the speedway. Let's just go for my Sagittarius. Okay, let's see what it says. You didn't suspect something, Sage. You didn't suspect something. You didn't suspect something, Sagittarius. Let's just fill out. Say you're going to fill out some kind of paperwork and get happy, Sagittarius. Applications, agreements, plea agreements, pleas, whatever it is, applications, paperwork, whatever. Let's flow for my Sagittarius. The first card is you bruised, but you still you inside, Sage. And you got to be calm and conquer this thing, God says, right? So we have right here, how much will it take for you to change? God says to have a stable mind, Sagittarius. So we have for my Sage, help is coming, Sagittarius. You had to stop thinking you deserved abuse. So God says right here that you was living a plantation well living, not having enough, right where life was falling apart, not having enough food, shelter, money, clothing, or love, Sagittarius, right? But you got to build a path, and God say caution. That's what this video is about, caution, Sag. So it says right here that you need to embrace your growth, Sagittarius, to grow to what God wants you to be, Sagittarius. Or you was trying to do that, anything like that. You or somebody you was connected to. You're on the battlefield, and you see that with white life. This is a person that's white. Or you dealing with somebody whoever you're dealing with wants you to be submissive, they controlling, dominating, or anything like that toward you. Follow me? Okay. Somebody who might be saying to you, try me if you dare, Sage. Right? Maybe you're going to be eating, or the person. Follow me? So God says you needed to allow life to follow you to the best places, Sagittarius, and be essential by coping wherever you live. Because you're going to sit down and be talking about maybe this situation, whatever it is, because God say no more innocence, Sage. God know you know better. Being competitive and able to gain. Either you was competitive and able to gain, or somebody you was connected to, or whatever's going on here. I want to change, but I worry about others, and God don't want you to worry about others, Sagittarius, because God say, who are you really, Sage? Who are you? Because it says right here, torture me not. You have to see that somebody was crying out. Either you was crying out, or somebody was crying out to you as far as attention or whatever the person wanted. Because remember, plantation where I live in, this person, whoever it is, or you, one of you, probably the person you connected to, or you, somebody, or you crying out to the judge, or crying out to somebody, or you and your partner, or whatever, some kind of way. So you're on the battlefield right here. So it says right here that was crying out for whatever I told you. Love, money, clothing, housing. So money and love I feel on here. Those two was the issue probably with you and whoever. You know, no more time for lack. You have to start being responsible for yourself, Sagittarius, because some kind of way you're not giving no romance. I love him, but he won't get no romance. You ain't giving no romance. You care about the person. Either he 24 and up, or 42 and up, or you are. Or he feel that way about you because you guilty as charged, and it's going to be on letterhead or this person. Right? Because God said you had to learn your lesson, Sagittarius. Right? And be able to express your spirituality. Right? Because you wonderful and you got to know it. Because God said, who's proud of you? You should be proud of yourself because you wanted. It was intense madness with you and a person that you know or somebody. You want somebody to bring an emotional love you need, or the courts or whoever this is, right? Because it was a relapse. And it was a war zone. A relapse. And whatever. You know what a relapse is, Sagittarius? Or whatever this is, right? Because somebody worked on something hard on one day of the week, whatever day it was. It don't have to be Wednesday or Friday, but a day, whatever day it was, they worked on something hard. Okay, it says right here, you gorgeous and you on the speedway, right? So we hear right here that maybe he is the chick touching. Maybe somebody wanted some romance from the Sage and they not getting no romance, seem like. I don't know. Or somebody just was taking a shortcut to get somewhere fast because we got the speedway before that. Follow me? So let's just flow. You're going to get happy and fill out some kind of applications, agreements, or anything like that. Contracts or anything like that. Because unfortunately, something didn't smell right for the Sage. But God says you got to know, Sage, that you exist for a bigger reason than what you think. Because you're telling God you're ready to be guided to your path. You want God to help you. Because somebody couldn't control themselves in their own skin you was connected to. Whoever it was, you like fashion or this person. Because somebody was a shark toward the Sagittarius, whoever this is. But it says right here it was all about money, Sage, right? What are you willing to do to save you, Sagittarius? What you going to do to save you? Because you're going to be doing some kind of writing or whatever you're going to be doing, filling out something that's going to make you happy. But God says that you need to pluck it, pluck him, pluck her, pluck it, whatever it is, right? Because somebody feel you're a turncoat or you feel somebody a turncoat toward you, Sagittarius. Will you be able to trust this person, Sagittarius? Because the person on the down low or the person was downright low and dirty to the Sage because something went to the extreme with this person in you. When you said, no way, no more, I'm not, you can, or whatever you might have been saying. because this person was power plagued, then you was finding your uniqueness with this person. But somebody had some old ways of thinking and you see it now, right? Back your ways, racist or not coming up to today's time. So, I don't know if that's a cop or your person. I don't know right there. Or lawyer, I don't know who that is right there. Let's just flow a little bit. So we have for the Sagittarius. Okay, when you lose a spouse to death, you are free, right? Heal yourself by coming forward, a spouse, boyfriend, or girlfriend. So if you're going to turn on your guy, right, that means you're going to break up with your guy and go against your guy in court or anything like that. You know what I mean? That means you're going to go against them. Because if you sign some paperwork with a lawyer, anything to save yourself, because God says on here, what are you doing to do to save yourself, right? So if you want to do something like that and turn on your guy, and as far as court and not be able to get a bunch of time, if it's anything like that, it don't have to be that, but I'm trying to work the card. Or your person, you broke up with your person, or your person died or anything like that, you got deep feelings inside. One of you got a skin disorder, burns, tattoos, bumps, moles, burns, whatever you got, scars. You wanted him to cheer on your achievements and he wanted you to cheer on his. Good things about him or good things about you, and take down the walls for love. He wanted that from you or you wanted it. Because you had to look with 2 eyes. And what do you see? God says a mirror is meant to show you the truth as far as your person or him, you, right? Because you or him had pills that you can get at any time. It's like you look over your shoulders and somebody right there to reach them to you. So if you got somebody who selling pills or anything like that, they right there. They can just reach and get them and sell them. They can go like that. You got some kind of racial abuse and it was hyped up. It could be from a lawyer. Could be from the cops. It don't have to be, but I'm trying to work the card, okay? Where you wanted sensitiveness here and softness, but you're not going to get that from the cops, right? So it says right here that, let me not say that because there's some cops that's got that smile and seem like they're kind of nice somewhat. Some of them, right? But they can't be smiling and gushy with you when they come in to take your business. They got to be a certain kind of way. You wanted softness out of a lawyer, a cop, a judge, or somebody, right? God said don't go in fast like a sailor. Use have a wise mind. Maybe with the situation with your person, or maybe dealing with court or whatever this is God talking about on a Tuesday. You'll go get her now, go get him or go get her. You might want to go talk against your person. If not that, maybe the cops or somebody's coming to your house to come get you. I don't know, or come get the person or whatever's going on. There's no job on here, so I can't say a job. You pinpointed it and you complained maybe to your person. What the cops might have. I'm trying to think, or your person pinpointed something and complained to you. Okay, in a reasonable voice that's suitable for you. Maybe you complained or the person to you. So we have, where we at? Let me see the Sage. No matter your calm, you got to keep God front and center. Okay? Don't be talked down to because you show your emotions, Sagittarius, because kind of way you getting a little emotional about this thing. Let your sounds be heard loud and clear, Sagittarius. You're going to do some talking. Become groomed to what God created you to be at birth. And God created you to be a strong person. Woman or man, whoever you are talking to. That's all about it for the Sage. It was torment for the Sage because some kind of way the story was flimsy, Sagittarius. Some story maybe you gave or this person gave your partner or whoever this is God talking about. Okay, let's just flow. No more blaming things on money problems. So maybe your person or you was thinking about no more blaming things on money problems. You thought you would have some money. You can make some money, or your person, or whatever's going on here for my Sage. Let's just flow, Sage. We dealing with a bureaucrat that's snorting or just using drugs. Your partner whoever it is, a cop, whoever it is. I don't know who it is. I gotta name some names. Whoever it is, you dealing with somebody, or you was, right? So it says right here that you gotta live your best life by getting healed. You or this person you connected to, your partner or somebody, right? Covering for a brighter future. Will I ever know who born me? Parents should not walk away. So whoever you connected to might have parent problems, could have been adopted, could have been raised by other people, could have had his own parents, but they didn't show the deep down love, where he don't really know them real good or something like that. Inside, always you. Princess Flow, or it's one of the cops you're dealing with. I don't know. Or a lawyer you're dealing with. Follow me? Anybody can have parent problems. So I don't know exactly what that one. It could be your partner. Depression don't last for so long, and you chose you. As far as not to be being all worried up about, I guess, something going on with your parents or about the situation, period. Okay, that's what happened on your journey. Okay, because programming, you're dealing with agencies, any kind of agencies. So Sage is going to be going to court some kind of way. Or Sage, if it's just one of you, right? So, and then we got agencies, any kind of agencies you can get help from. Follow me? People don't own the earth. They controlling, dominating, want you to be submissive, controlling, telling you what to do. Okay, let's just go on. So, you or this person blaming things on being adopted, right? Being raised by somebody else. That's why the person is a monster, right? A monster. At being a certain kind of way. So it says transparent, that this person looked at you as a liability. Really didn't look at you as a big deal. So if you got in trouble, you got in trouble. I mean, that's what I can take with this card. Looked at you as a liability. Well, if you get in trouble, you get in trouble. He or she wasn't worrying about you. But you also looked at yourself as a liability because you set yourself up for failure right here with whoever this person is to agree with anything, because it was all about money and getting some extra money. That's what it's looking like. You can go over it again, Sagittarius. I just can't repeat it right now. I had to finish it up in case my grandchildren come banging at my door right here. So this is for my Sage. You want to sign some kind of paper or whatever, agreement or whatever. Maybe you want to get yourself out of this hot mess. You want to get yourself out. You want to try anyway. You want to try. I feel it's a plea agreement. I really feel it's that. It don't have to be, but it feels like that. If it's not that, you go into an agency some kind of way and you're going to be filling out paperwork as far as things you need. The end of your money problems, you might be going to get you some kind of help from social services or SSI or whatever this is. Somewhere you can get money from. That'll be the end of your money problems. Or if it's not that, we dealing with you in the jail, you in the judge, anything like that. And you want to make sure that you secure yourself and don't go to jail by turning on your person and signing some kind of plea agreement or some kind of something against your person, because I saw the death of a spouse. So if your spouse actually died or boyfriend died or anything like that, not boyfriend, I'm going to say spouse died, maybe an agency, you can collect money as far as your spouse or something like that. If it's not that, we're going to go the other way. Your boyfriend and you broke up some kind of way, and that's what would be considered the death. And the breaking up is happening because you're going to go against him as far as court, so you can saving yourself, because it's all about gaining money. So you want to save you and not go to jail, so you're going to turn on him. You know what that means, Sagittarius. So it goes any way I said it. Okay, unless you lost a spouse and you're going to an agency to get you some money, some kind of way, collect some money, and that'll be the end of your money problems. Maybe you could have been taking pills because you're stressed out because your person died. Get what I'm saying? But you're going to get out of that depression and go try to get you some money to take care of yourself. So we can take it a whole nother way. Or we can take it away with the law. You go into court. So whichever way goes with you, take it. This for my Sage.